intestines and stuff.
Gives you a lot of visceral ideas.
Well, like I always like thought like a dissected human being would be all like nice laid out, and it's like most of it's just like stuff. It's just like fat and shot. Like the professor's like, oh, look at the heart, look at the heart. Drops the heart, splat, hits the ground. He picks it up, he throws like the hair off of it.
Yeah.
Also, what was messed up is because you could tell like we'd come in after the med students like did their like dissection or whatever, or, like their investigatory like.
Oops.
Yeah, no, like you could tell like who the professor was because he'd be like, okay, cut the sternum, the rib cage, and it's all like nicely cut. But then like you could tell who like the amateur hour was because it's like, okay, all right, cut this open, and like there's like jagged edges and like this guy's like pectoral was just like chopped off, but it's always fun. Actually, when I was sitting there, I draw there like after hours, and then the cleaning lady came in, and she's like, apparently she would never clean looking up because she didn't want to see the bodies, so she cleaned like looking dead at the ground, and I'm sitting there and I see her, I'm like, I see you. Like I didn't want to say anything until she got right up next to me. She looks up, she's like, oh, Madre, did you? She's just like freaking out. Some person just like chilling out in there. I'm like, hey, what's up? Hey.
Matthew Rogers, your standard cue is about to start. Matthew Rogers.
Done getting the cash these. Spell starter.
So you guys like Avatar? See, I think there's a huge schism with people who like watch science fiction and fantasy because like I watched it and like I don't know, like I was just like I really liked the visuals, and every time there was a dinosaur on the screen I was like, yeah, dinosaur.
Dinosaur versus helicopter. I'm like,
the thing I thought was coolest was the like artist, but like I liked the whole like they had the displays. Like they had like a Dilophosaurus thing going on because like when anything that got pissed off, it had like this whole like little flap things would come out of their face. But,
yeah. I noticed that too. No, my favorite part's dinosaur attacking helicopter.
I actually liked the whole like quiet moment in the beginning. Like you always knew that like there was gonna be a huge battle. So when it actually happened, I was like, now they're fighting. Except for like, okay, who like gets a big like mechanized like fighting exoskeleton and they're like, I need a big ass knife.
Yeah, he's all
like it's got a gun, but I want a big ass knife on it. Like, and I can just see like a guy like, really, sir? You want us to like smote like iron and steel and pound and like? Can you see like a guy like sharpening like a 6-foot knife and it's like, this is so stupid. Like, I don't care. Just put a big ass knife on it. Maybe it could put like hand grenades, like big mix ass hand grenades. Ping ting.
Flamethrowers out of his chest. Just walk around.
There's something about like melee weapons on like a robot. It just doesn't make sense to me. Can I get like a sweet ass mace on a chain? I can swing it. He's like, come here, you damn blue people.
They know high-tech weaponry.
They just go in there with like claymores. See, that's another thing. I got over being like vaguely attracted to like
Blue cat
alien creatures after like was the Star Wars. They had those clone people,
Yeah.
the Camino, the big tall white ones. I was like, I feel vaguely aroused. It's so polite and nice and just like they just
So nurturing.
cute and so nice. And they're just like, oh hi, this is Bulba. And like now this movie's just messing my head up with like, yeah, it's a big blue cat lady. There's some
And some
nice
cute guy's
lips.
Like, what's up, lady? How you doing?
Also weird is like they're like 6 foot tall,
They're like
7 foot tall, and be like, hey,
they're like
7 foot
12
tall.
feet tall or something. They're like, oh, what's up, big cat woman? How's it going?
What, Avatar?
Yeah. Huge.
Nah.
Although that one scene where he's taming his like dragon, I was really creeped out by that.
Oh, okay, like.
I was like, what is this, like Deliverance? Like he's like wrestling to the ground and then like it looks at him and its eye dilates and I'm like, this is like a weird like I don't know. This questionable.
Well, what about their tail? His tail's like you have to
yeah,
connect.
like I'm like, what is that? Their USB port? Like,
I heard they had to cut
so they'd be like, doo.
Or what?
few people do that.
Oh.
Like Nami do it.
Oh, it's so.
They cut. I think they actually cut that out of the movie. They're supposed to have like a and like.
Filmed it, but they cut it.
I actually kind of agree with it because
Same
they.
thing with the animals.
Yeah, I mean, if they're like joining nervous systems with everyone else, then I'm just like, you do it with the horses and you do it with the dragons and
James Cameron's like, so.
so. I love how like James Cameron is like, I want to make this movie. I'm gonna put the money up for it. I'm just gonna like he's like weird like some kind of weird auteur to like just like. He's like, whatever, screw Hollywood. I'm gonna do a movie about big blue cat people on a planet with floating mountains. Floating mountains.
And they did Terminator. That's the best. He went from Terminator to Avatar. He's like, I'm pro the environment. I want to save the planet. And then it's like, come with me if you want to live.
Man, that new Terminator movie, like, I thought, like, at the end, it was just gonna be like, okay, if you have the mind of a machine, you know, like,
Yeah.
don't you think Skynet would come up with a better plan instead of, like,
Why-
a
why
naked
would they-
Arnold Schwarzenegger?
If it's a computer, why do they have a keyboard? A huge keyboard?
Nerve
that's all
gas,
in front of
nothing,
everything?
like, just anything, like,
Yeah.
nerve gas, anything that kills, like, people quickly.
Yeah.
But, like, Terminators, they're like, no, I'm gonna push you. I'm gonna push you, too.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Like-
throw you around and hit you. Like they could just shoot toxic gas out everywhere they go that kills all of
Like
life.
I thought like the doors are gonna open and then like Connor's gonna get jackhammered by a machine gun. That's it. But I mean, no,
punch.
it's Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's naked.
That's the end of the round.
I have a superior weapon. I'll just punch you to death.
like the
I'll throw
chicken.
you to death.
It's like the chicken. He just punches people. He knows what's going on.
Don't you like think that like if it's a machine, it would have like maybe like shing like Wolverine claws or something like
Or a big knife.
or a big knife or a big knife.
Eventually lose to the humans. Obviously not well
Hey, yeah,
thought
what
out.
about
Yeah, no.
T1000 did that though? Remember, he's just like points at people and they die. They're real slow and painful. I think you should have done scissors. You should have just done like snap to kill somebody from really far away. Brutal.
Players in the vintage tournament. Your pairings for round one are up on the pairing board by the total total.
It's great being a judge. It's great being a judge.
I don't think it's just for just gonna hang out. DQ, no press.
Well, I just registered you in the tournament. You're disqualified.
So good.